you know, the movie, and it's just all the cutscenes and all the choices, stuff like that. Which is what I do whenever I'm interested in a game and I want to know more about it, but I really just don't want to play it or buy it or anything like that. So, hopefully the music isn't too loud. Just waiting on streams to go ahead and show themselves, make themselves available on YouTube, so I can click no, it's not made for kids, because I haven't figured out how to automate that yet. And then get all the chats going. So, YouTube, Twitch, chat, stream. That's going. Let's check OBS. That seems to be all right. What is this? It should be the. Well, I'll do that in a second. Just gonna go ahead and get it set up here. I'm just gonna end it for the night. DoorDash has not been profitable the past like week or so. You go to hell. One away from having 100% completion or acceptance rating. Sorry, one away from having a 1% or not 1% away from having a 100% completion rate on DoorDash, and I went ahead and unassigned one of the deliveries today whenever that got back to 100. Sure, so that should be all good. I can exit out of all of this stuff. Oh, no, I don't want to move that. I'm actually going to move that over here. That my games tab. The heck is this? Why? I put it on borderless. Oh, I gotta change the quit. Yes. Settings. I don't know if that's proper, but we'll see. It's not proper. Hopefully don't quit out too many times. Settings. Why didn't you just do that the first time? Let's try now. And that seems to be good. Bottom seems to be pretty good. We'll see how this goes. Hey there guys, welcome back to the channel, GodlySeafood here. Today, going to be playing a playthrough of Final Fantasy X. I don't know my key bindings at all, hold up. System settings, key bindings, keyboard. Make a little copy of this real quick. Come on, control save. This is my regular train of thought whenever I do stuff. Save that. Move. Get out. No, move. And so move up. WASD space. I was pressing. Oh, it was E. What did that end on? Left shift, so snip again. Control save. Oh. Two. And that. Oh, I gotta move the chat. So I can actually see it. Move that here. No, I don't want it going there. I want it going here. More specifically, I want it on that side. There we go. Okay, so E. Or is it C? Load. Oh wow, I've got stuff on there already. Hold up. I remember. I was going to do a run on this. How do I delete saves? Quit the game. I'm actually going to need to open up. Which one is it? Is Steam. Move that. And we'll go ahead and quit out of that for the moment. There's no option to quit. So, let's see, how do I do this? Manage, browse local files. Sure, why not? We'll see what's in there. Data. No. Don't believe it's the local files. It should be properties. Keep game saved on this Steam Cloud. No, okay. How do I get rid of that just in general? Oh. Alright, well now after all of that dumbness, I can get back to it. Alright. Third intro. Welcome back to the channel. This is GodlySeafood, and today I'm going to be starting a Final Fantasy X playthrough. One of my favorite games. I never really play it too much on PC. I played it on Xbox or PlayStation whenever it was primarily PlayStation, but... Oh, it's B. Hold up. Let me check those real quick. Key bindings. What is B? B is pause. Cannot be performed on... Oh, that's so weird. It's got old saves. How do I go back? Tab. Alright, well, let's go ahead and start a new game. Which one? Standard is regular. I'll go for Expert Spear Grid. I usually use that one now just because it was different and I want it to be different. Is this the one that you want? Sure. The arranged soundtrack isn't actually that bad. There are some noticeable differences compared to the original soundtrack. Like that. Oh no, I'll go with the arranged soundtrack. Oh wow, that was weird. The sound settings didn't change whenever you change the options. Oh, look at that. That is lovely. Absolutely lovely. Yeah, Final Fantasy X is one of my favorite games. I know when I was actually right around 9, 10, 11, my mom actually got me this game. And at first, I was interested in it. I wanted to check it out. I thought it was pretty cool. And so I played. I never quite got past the Mian High Road just because I was stupid and didn't realize that you could do certain things. I didn't even know what sphere upgrades were. I couldn't figure that out for the life of me. I'd just press a bunch of buttons and hope it would work. Press a bunch of buttons and hope it would work. Yeah. Such a beautiful game. Here we go.
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
But surprise! I'm talking to you in the future, so you know everything's going to turn out fine for the main cast. Oh my god, I absolutely love this intro, the music. It's great. So, let's see here. It's gonna start. There we go. I've always thought I've always thought about their clothes are just so funky. Like, these two chicks seem rather alright, but look at this dude. He's in a chopped up swimsuit. Like, that dude has nothing around his stomach area. It's just weird. There's a surprising amount of misconception with this game and all of the intricacies with it. Just in the lore specifically. Like, people think that, you know, because it's stated directly in the game, in the very beginning, people get latched onto this idea that, you know, our main character here, Titus, even though I think the general consensus is that it is Titus, I'll call him Titus, but even then, I'm going to change his name.
No problem.
Yeah, $5 a pop, kid. Go ahead and delete, and we will go with not Cloud. I think that's a fitting name. Confirm. So our main character, not Cloud, it's stated in the game that Xanarkand was destroyed 1,000 years ago. However, do keep in mind that there is technically no time travel in this game. Try not to, I don't care. Yeah, sure. $3 a pop for you, ladies. Special price.
Good luck tonight.
Nothing to worry about. Oh, if I score a goal, I'll do this. That will mean it was for you, okay?
Yeah, never mind the fact that I'm playing a game in a professional league. I'm gonna try and remember to throw out a sign for whenever I score. Has nothing to do with my professional contract at all.
Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
2, 3. Teach us how to blitz.
Hey, I got a game to play.
Oh yeah, and just so you guys know,
Maybe tonight?
subtitles will absolutely be on the entire time.
I mean...
I like subtitles. Even though I can't hardly speak a lick of English properly. It's fun to pretend that I can speak clearly. A lot of diversity in this game. Gorgeous city. So right now I just mainly want to get past the main cinematic stuff and the storytelling. That once we get on the bridge, I'll tell you more. Once we get on the bridge the second time, technically already on the bridge. Oh yeah, for anybody who doesn't know, that man in the picture, his name is Jecht, and he is the main character's father, even though they look nothing alike.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, Jecht, gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day.
That kid is standing right here while also running away. That lady,
I went running straight back home.
right there.
Talking about Jecht all
A
night.
bunch of reused models, that's great.
Talk so much.
I've never noticed that.
Didn't mean to reminisce, folks. Anyway, 10 years later, the Jecht Memorial Cup tournament is today. The two teams that have won through to the finals are, of course, the Abes from A East and the Duggles from C South. I know there's a lot of people out there today to see the star of the Abes.
That's us.
In just 1 year, he's become the team's #1 player.
That's cool.
He's Jack's blood and the new hope of Blitzball. What kind of super play will he show us today? Will we see his father's legendary shot? I don't think I'm the only one excited here, folks.
So yeah, Zenar, I'm going to be performing the summoning of Sin inside of Xanarkin City. That's funny, actually. Like, and for my next trick, Sin.
Make way. Coming through. Sorry.
Oh, it's so wonky on keyboard. I got to get used to this.
Hey, I'm gonna be late. Hey, let go of me.
Xanarkin Aves, and I guess this is the Douglas from C South, although it doesn't really say their name, I don't think. Unless it's an Albed, but that's not technically a thing yet. Watch the cool cinematic. Dude, this is a sick song. You can find it on YouTube or wherever you listen, probably. So you'll have to forgive me. I'm getting bored of just sitting silently. So I am going to talk. The thing that allows people to, play underwater soccer or underwater football is the fact that there are these things called fireflies. They're, I think, somehow related, like parts of dead human souls that go back to the ether or whatever they are. You can see them leaving the jar here. Those are fireflies that end up attracting, if I'm not mistaken, they end up attracting Sin and Sin Spawn and stuff like that. But the reason these guys can stay underwater for copious amounts of time is because they utilize fireflies in a way that help keep them breathing. And damn, that was brutal. Get shit on, nerd. Here comes the big bad. I've been recording for almost 20 minutes, so it's probably less than 10 minutes into the game. It takes a long time to get through all the cutscenes and stuff. I almost kind of look like Guado here. If it's even technically hair. Alright, and so this, not a good day for the city that never sleeps. Xanarkin. Just want to say, he totally grabs that. Why'd you let go, dummy? How you fall into your doom? Oh good, you somehow survived. This dude should be beaten up and battered to hell after that. Yay, we get our mini-map. What? Oh, I was focused on that guy. I was like, what the heck? Why am I not moving?
What are you doing here?
I was waiting for you.
What are you talking about?
Alright, so main character meets Orin. Orin's super cool. I love one of his overdrives, or an overdrive is basically a super or ultimate ability that you use after, once you build that up.
It begins.
Yeah, thank you, small child. By the way, do you know how to get to safety? This kid's just standing here bullying this guy in the middle of the city going under. Jesus Christ.
What the? Huh? Hey, wait!
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't know that we ever actually physically see Sin itself
Not this
here.
way.
Look,
Yeah, we just see a giant orb. I actually can't even make out the shape of Sin. So I'm assuming that's just texture to hide their amazing work, build up suspense. All right. See if I can open this up without it going.
take it.
See.
A gift from Jack.
My old man?
Does this show it? It does not.
I hope you know how to use it.
Aw. That's amazing. Look at this. Hold up.
These ones don't matter. We cut through.
Alright, so I was actually gonna look up something, and it's like, I use ad blocker because fuck ads. And this thing is like, oh, this is awkward. It looks like you use ad blocker. But one, IGN can't survive without it because we sell your private information and download, you have to use our cookies. And blocker causes issues. Yeah, go to hell. Stop farming my information and making money off of it. But anyway, so right here, got a list of all of these different overdrives. Like I was saying earlier, overdrives are basically like supers. They allow you to either deal out a lot of damage or commit certain acts. These are the different types of overdrives. Here on the left and on the right, they show you, what they do. But ultimately, these overdrives have requirements, and that is a certain number of kills or heals or flees or steals or victories or defeats and stuff like that. So I'm gonna move that out the way. Titus is gonna be at 1. Note, what I like to do at the beginning of the game is take count of basically 1, 2. Take count of how many kills I get up until I get the first 2 highly valuable overdrives. So, and he's gonna do that. So right here, there's a little known exploit to where you can actually constantly kill these 2 back little sin spawn guys, and they constantly respawn. You're not going to get hit. This is a scripted battle, the very beginning. Nobody's going to kill you in this fight specifically unless you manage to kill yourself, which is possible. So, I'll bring it up here again. See if I can zoom in just a little bit. Stoic. Actually, let me see. So, I'm going for both Stoic, maybe Warrior. Thanks when party member takes damage. No, not Comrade. So Stoic and Slayer are the 2 big ones. Never mind. I messed that up. It's Slayer and something else. Slayer and Daredevil. Or any of those. But basically, you can get just a ton of these regular ones. Like Stoic or... not Hero. Ally or Daredevil. Or... what is it? Suffer... No, you can't get Sufferer here, but you can get a certain number of these when you're just starting out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. So it's 2 to 2, since I had to do 2 kills. So we got Warrior, Comrade. No, can't do Comrade. Slayer. Warrior and Slayer are super good. Victor, can't get that. Not Tactician, not Hero. Ally, when charges when character takes a turn. We can do Ally. I think Ally is like the one that takes a ton of passes. There's Solo. There's Daredevil. What is Dancer? When character evades an attack, that's not valuable. Rook, or when magically based, nope. Sufferer, when character is inflicted, can't do that. Victim, charges when hit with status attack, not valuable. Avenger, when party member gets KO'd. Alright, so, as you can see here, let's see, Slayer. Oh wait, no, Warrior. So, Warrior is going to be 150 for the main character, and Orin is going to be 100. So I'm going to write that down on this little notepad. Next we move on to Slayer. It's 180. So 100 for the main character. And 80. Ally is the next one. It is 600. And then we get 450 for Orin. Solo is 60. And then for Orin, it is 35. And then lastly, I believe the last one we can look to get here is Daredevil. That is 170 for the main character. And 260 for Orin. And the reason this is important is, well, I personally like to get these out of the way as soon as possible. I'm going to close that out. I can go through history again just to find it. I should have moved that out of the way entirely. Yeah, so got a little notepad here. Basically says, hey, for main and Orin. Right now they have 2 turns and kills passed right now. So I'm going to focus less on the turns because certain ones of these require that you just pass, like physically pass, versus, let's see, I believe it's Ally. When the character takes a turn, that can be a pass or a hit. Solo is just when a character fights alone. I don't know if that's 60 times or 60 rounds, so we'll see. And then, what is Daredevil? HP is critical, so that means once our health gets in, you know, the orange and red numbers, that when our health is low. Warrior and Slayer are pretty straightforward. It's however many times you like kill someone or damage an enemy is Warrior specifically. So yeah, I'll keep that closed. I'm going to move this to the side. And now it begins the tedious process of killing myself. That's how you kill yourself. So I'm going to just do this to both characters for the moment. I want their health critical, and I want one of them dead at the moment. We do have the ability to, you know, hurt. We do have the ability to resurrect ourselves or even heal ourselves with potions. However, what is it? However, for the moment, part of this glitch part of this exploit or game advantage thing requires us to basically kill ourselves in order to gain access to the majority of these. Oh, wow, he's almost dead. Come on, Orin. KO. There we go. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm definitely going to get Warrior and Slayer. I've completely lost track of how many times these guys have been here. So, Ally and Solo are just going to be... like, what is it? Actually, let me see. System settings. No, not that one. Special features. So here are a couple different things that we have. We have turbo. That means we can increase the playing speed, which is, I believe, PC exclusive. Supercharge, not going to do that. That's, characters will always have overcharge. Enemy encounter override turns it off or decreases the number of enemy frequency. There's auto battle. I don't like using any of those. There's hide HUD, which I'm pretty sure is standard. But me personally, I'm going to use just turbo. Maybe. But basically, I just have to do this. What is that? That would be 3. I have to do this 100 and then 150 times. So those do stack, by the way. So technically, I only have to do this 150 times with the main character. And then, obviously with Orin. So it's 4. And let's see what this does. So it goes up to times 4. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the reason I'm targeting these guys in the back again is specifically because if we kill the ones in front of us, the respawn glitch no longer works. So I think that was 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Nothing's going to happen here. I just try and keep count. So, what was I going to say? It's very hard to talk and keep track. Eventually, whenever we get through these little, things, once we get to the last minimum requirement for any of the overdrives, we'll see it pop up. 8, 9. All right, so this is 30. This should be half of solo for the main character. So we'll do another 30. I know this sounds boring and tedious, but this just gives us options later on. This will be number 36. 7. Oh no! Whoops. 38, 39, 40. I don't typically use turbo when I do this. I usually just bite the bullet and say, you know what, it's safer to, deal with this. Just whenever. I've already lost count. Safer to worry about, not messing up the count. But also, then I'm not performing for live studio audience, which there's none of at the moment, it looks like. That is okay. So, I'm gonna guess that I'm somewhere around the 55 mark, right about here. So this is normal speed for anybody who wants to enjoy that jet lag. Yeah, it looks super slow now. But anyway, something should be popping up here whenever we get to the 60 mark. It should be coming up soon. I don't know if it's 60 battles I have to fight solo or 60 rounds in total. It never specified. But once it does, then I can go and say, hey, I know for sure. If it doesn't show up soon, I'll probably end up just changing back to fast mode. So I know I spent a couple rounds. There it is, Loner. It's also called solo for some reason. But yeah, so I've done 60 rounds solo. So I've got about 62 kills. So let me update that real quick. Main character has, we'll say 62. And yeah, back to ×4 multiplier and speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this will be 72-ish. So that's 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95. We'll slow it down again. 96. Oh, that's so slow. 97. So whenever the overdrive comes up here, that should be our 100th kill. So this is 98, I believe. 98. 99. If it pops up now, it means that we get credit for killing Orin. If not, that's okay. That should have been 99. This should be 100. How's it looking? Nope. What about now? Okay, I was off by 1. So that's perfect. That's 100. Mark that down. And now I have to do like 50 more. And that'll be all the kills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. This would be so much easier if I already had the inventory prompt to change cursor to remember, because then it would just know what button I wanted to press when it came to attack or all of these things, and then it would choose the preferred target. So that was 10. This will be 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. So we're halfway there. 125 kills so far, which count as damaging enemies as well. So we're 125 out of 150 for the warrior overdrive for the main character. 5, just gonna update that. Super boring, super tedious, but it's something I like to do at the beginning of every thing. And oh my god, I've already lost count. I'm gonna assume that was 130. So we'll say that's 131, 132, 133, 134, 135, 136, 137, 138, 139, 140. 141. 142. 143. 134. Wait, that should be 144, so this is 145. Slow it down to such a whiplash, just such different speed. 146. Should be popping up here soon. The Warrior Overdrive. So that's 147. 148. Say 149. How about 150? Okay, so 151. Looks like I was off by 1, so that would be technically 150 right there, maybe. Yep, 150. I was off by 1. Alright, so MC has Warrior, Slayer, Solo so far. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start spamming the X button. I'm going to do that 20 times. So here's 1. Takes so long. Speed it up a bit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There we go. I was off by 1 again. That's perfect. Daredevil. So now all I need, as you can see here, I need to get Ally, which is 600 passes. We are already at 170-ish. So now what I'm going to do is basically going to revive Orin and, you know, kill the MC, the main character, and do it all on Orin. Mainly those 4 that I wanted. But I gotta get Orin's health down. Okay, so he's in the red, that's fine. Oh, 1 shot, okay. So, Orin is currently at, like, 2 kills, and I don't even know how many rounds. I'm not gonna keep track of the rounds. So, first off, we have to get 35 rounds passed. So, we'll say it's... So that'll be... We'll say that's round 3. Round 4. Well, technically, we'll go by kills. So, that was kill 4. This is kill 5. Kill 6. Kill 7. Kill 8. Kill 9. Kill 10. Kill 11. Kill 12. Kill 13. Kill 14. 15. 16. 17. Halfway there-ish. 18. 19. 20. Hold up. So, 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. And so we're getting close to 32. So this is 32. We're getting close to 35 rounds of solo. So this will be kill 33. Kill 34. Alright, so this is kill 35, so it should be 2 rounds ahead, technically. So 36. We'll do 37, is it? Oh, no, that was it. He was only 1 round ahead. So, that was 36, was it? So, let me edit the list. Oren has solo. So we are at 35. We now need to get to 80. Or, sorry. We were at 36. We need to get to 80, so 37. 38. 39. 40. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50. 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. 60. 61. 62. 63. Yeah, it's super boring. 64. 65. 66. 67. 68. 69. 70. So this should be 70 kills and like 71. This'll... And we're like 1 round behind-ish. Kind of. It's weird. With, what is it? With Loner, it counts as a separate timer if I have, you know, if I went 5 rounds with full health and then went 2, 3 rounds with low health, then died, 2 of those rounds count as Loner, or Daredevil. And anyway, so we should be on 70 kills. So 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 70, 76. We'll slow down. What is this, 77? And we got 78. Should be popping up here for Slayer in a second. 79, if my count's correct. And then this should be 80. And the reason I'm counting the kills is because I know how many this dude has killed. Okay, it looks like I was down by 1 again. I don't know why that keeps happening. There we go. Okay. We'll call that 80. So, all I need now, as you can see on the list, is 20 more kills. Slayer to hit Warrior. And then Daredevil and Ally will just kind of fall into place after this. So, back to speed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. This should be 19, and then 20. So this should be 100 kills right here. That should get us Warrior. Hey, perfect. Alright, so Orin is now at 100 kills. So this timer no longer really relevant, considering the fact that I now have to go off of rounds survived. So, as we know, main character, dead on the floor over here, he got his Daredevil. His Daredevil was 170. He was building up all of those different... here, let me put this back into perspective. He's building up all of those different counters. You know, the solo, 60, you know, player 100, 150, and then we passed like 20 rounds and got him Daredevil-ish. It was 20 rounds-ish. Orin, on the other hand, has a bit of a different counter. For some of the easier ones to get kills and whatnot, he has a lower timer, or lower counter, and then for stuff like just passing and surviving and going on with long health, he's got slightly higher compared to his lower stuff. However, the main character's just got like 600 passes or 600 rounds for ally, and I've gone about 170 of those. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Orin to Daredevil, and we'll go ahead and see where that leaves us. So right now I'm at 100. I have to get 160. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, it takes a moment. I'm gonna, like every 20 or 30, I'm gonna update the counter. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we are now at 140. Obviously, this is going way faster because I'm just passing at times 8 speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So, at 160-ish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So now we're at 180. And I have to get to 260, so I've got, 80 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So, we are now at 220. I have to get to 260. So I need 40 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So this should be 240. And we should need about 20 more. So I'm going to go 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 250-ish, if my count is correct. So 1, 2, 3. I just lost count there. So we'll say that was 3. So this should be 4, 5. Yeah, this is so slow. Oh, perfect. I miscounted. So, luckily, I stopped the counter just in time. So that was 270. Or, sorry, 260. 260 rounds of being on low HP for Orin. So, Orin has Slayer, Warrior, Daredevil. I need to change the order of this. Hold up. Solo. It's called Solo on the wiki. I don't know why they don't just call it Loner on here. So, quick recap. Orin is at 260 rounds now. Since, Daredevil was at 260. The counter might be slightly different for Ally, but it shouldn't be that big of a difference. So now, I have to pass 190 more times. Which is doable. Or was that 200? No, 190. And then that'll get us Ally. What does Ally do? I wanna check that real quick. Ally. Overdrive charges when character takes a turn. Huh. Do I want to invest the time into that? Because specifically Ally is super useful during like boss battles that take forever. However, I never personally found a use for it. So I'm a little bit at odds. I think I'm going to personally pass on getting Ally, and we'll just say, we tried, and from prior experience, it's not as valuable as I might have thought. Because I'll get this. I'll get Control Z. What? Control Z. Okay, never mind. I'll get the 600 and 480 like super quick. So Ally is not particularly useful here. So with that, main character and everybody's doing all right. Don't save that. I'm gonna go ahead and revive this dude. Let's go ahead and get ourselves healed up. I just like being topped off. Actually, you know what? Item, potion. We'll do one more for Orin, and main character's fine. So, now that we've gotten all the overdrives that we wanted, Slayer, Warrior, Loner, and Daredevil, we can go ahead and continue. Boop. And obviously, what the heck? What was that health for? That was odd. I don't know what that was. I didn't use a potion there, did I? I'm gonna have to go back and look at that. Well, anyways, we spent about an hour getting into the game, and now finally we can continue until the next hurdle. I'm not gonna get to sphere level 30 or 100 before ever getting to Besaid Village. That's just not a good use of my time. Whereas having the overdrives early is a little bit more valuable to me. Yeah, Orin got topped off. He was at like 80, 800. I didn't use a potion, did I?
Get out of my town!
What the heck is this? Hold up. That was just explaining overdrives real quick. System settings. No. Special features. Always be supercharged. Oh my god, did I press that by mistake? I did. I pressed F2 by mistake. Alright, well, that was stupid of me. That's why Orin got his health back. So, kind of messed up, but that's fine. So, Dragon Fang. This is Orin's super, as you can see. You just press whatever button goes left. Mine is A. You see all the different ones. You'll get more for each character, except for Lulu. Hers depend on her magic. But we use Dragon Fang. This is an AoE. What are the keys that we have to do? S, A, W, D. Left, right, shift, space. Oh, I missed that. I'm used to controller. I could do it like this. That was bad. Alright, so. Obviously, now we gotta kill this boss. I don't really think you can technically die at this boss. Aside from the fact that if your HP gets to 1, I don't know what you would do then. I've never seen that. Who knows? It'll be a good, interesting clip to make, maybe. If I don't take an hour to get to the beginning again. So, obviously, you're probably wondering, if you're new to the series, or new to the game, why can't I see this person's health? And that's because Final Fantasy X has a mechanic where you have to have a certain ability called Scan, either actively used on a target, or active on a weapon customization, to see an enemy's health and their stats and everything. So swordplay, spiral cut is super easy. Titus will have more of these for swordplay. He likes to play with the sword. There we go. And you basically just press the spacebar or press A or whatever button whenever the thing was moving left to right. I'm fairly good at that one. I think the only one I ever really mess up on is like the last one. Blitz Arc. Oh no, let's see. So what Demi does is it either halves or slashes your health in quarters. So 150. Yeah, no, it just takes a quarter of your overall health. So when you're facing an enemy that has over 4 times 9999 HP, 9,999 HP, then it becomes useful because you can just cancel out a couple times and get him down to 9,999 HP super quickly, unless you just happen to be far enough in the game where you don't need to use that. But Demi is a spell that we can learn for our black magic users, and the sphere grid will allow us to basically have everybody utilizing every other skill. So yeah, sadly, that's the whole reason Orin got his HP, is I accidentally pressed F2, activated one of the buffs. Traveler Sphere. I'm going to go ahead and save. Since I technically have some prior saves, which I save very sparingly, by the way. We're going to make this one, like, save this game. What is that going to be? So that's, we're at number 15 save. Since I have this, I should be able to get the Albed primers. We'll see. So now we leave Xanarkand for adventures beyond.
What are you laughing at, old man? Orin, let's get out of here.
We're expected.
Huh?
Gotta love this little pompous brat. Oh, hey, your father left you a sword. Use it to defend yourself. Sees a picture of his father. Basically tells him to kick rocks. What a jackass. But anyway. This is an interesting fight. So this requires you to multitask and take note of this little thing. We've got to destroy that. However, it takes a couple rounds for the prompt to come up. I'm not sure which one I should hit, so I'm just going to hit any one of them. Oh, nice. That one needs to die soon. However, this one is more likely to attack soon. Come on, where's the dialogue? If they've got the little spines glowing on them, that means they're definitely going to hit you. And personally, I like to... Oh, wow, I'm getting super lucky with all these misses. Dang. Check that out.
This could be bad. That. Knock it down.
Knock it down.
Trust me, you'll see.
So, yeah, basically, we just focus our efforts. Destroy this thing. I think it takes like 5 or 6 hits, maybe? Depending on if we get a crit or not. Yeah, see, he had the spines on him, so he was definitely going to shoot. But that thing's close to being dead. Called it. Yeah, this isn't how physics works. You guys should have been running, like, right now. Like, there was no need to wait on that. Like, if you were going to go for it, you should have just gone for it. Also, they're walking on the windows in this scene. Just want to say. Okay, see, now he's shifted slightly, but they were definitely walking on windows at some point. They should have gone through. Amazing CGI cut skip. Or cutscene skip. Transition, whatever you want to call it. Also, that that looks like a butthole. I don't know what part of Sin that's supposed to be on. I don't know, maybe it is Sin's butthole.
This is it.
Gee, what are you talking about, you crazy old man? Help me up.
This is your story.
Proof that aliens exist.
It all begins here.
What are you doing, old man? You're killing us. Haven't you seen that one scene from Independence Day? Imagine if Orin was just some crackhead dragging this kid along just to get himself killed.
Hey!
My old man?
Oh yeah, that's right. I have to do something here. So, where is he at? He's over here, right? Oh, he's over there. I was off. Kind of hard to hold Shift, A, and W at the same time. Thank God I didn't have to interact with
I
that.
thought about a lot of things.
That would have taken forever.
Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy. I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore.
Even though I will absolutely give this guy crap for being a whiny little brat when it comes to his father, I think it's important to remember that this guy is like 15 or 16 or 17 at the time. Like, he's a young adolescent kid who is just getting his world rocked. His home was just destroyed by Sin.
Anybody there?
And now he's thrown into some random place that he doesn't know where he is. And he's alone. Hey, don't be a dick to wildlife. That bird was here before you were. Maybe. Allegedly. We don't actually know that for sure. Yep, you see the flock of birds. I missed that on my first couple of playthroughs in the original. So what I'm going to do here, I'm absolutely going to go get the Albed primer to see if we can just have some Albed speaky languageness going on early game. Oh, I can go under this. Nice. I thought I was about to have to go all the way around. Where is it? Oh, it's over there. I was looking for these stairs. This part of the map always confuses me. Alright, so what do we got here? Find all Albed primers to decipher, and then also you can use previous saves to achieve rank. Because, why not? I'm gonna go here. Let's see what we got. Nope. And I am, file all Albed. Psychodin, is that the last one? Alright, so, first off, configuration, cursor, memory, music, arrange, subtitles on, names on, cursor, memory, help on, aeons, short. This is going to be a big time saver. Just kidding, I don't use aeons that often. Map is on, vibration. I don't have a keyboard that vibrates, so sucks to be me. And the whole reason I decided to go get the Albed primers is because, you know, obviously there's the language of the Albed, just random word, normal words. Albed technically isn't even a language, it's just a cipher. It's a reorganization of words and numbers and stuff like that to make it appear difficult to understand at first glance. So, like, I really should have checked this out, but this would have said something like, the way it is pink, it would have had purple letters all across, and you wouldn't have been able to read it. Whereas now we know that with utilizing that other,
Nope, can't read it.
anyway, utilizing previous save and my Albed primers, I know exactly what that says. Because some areas you can't actually go back to and read the Albed. That right there was a scripted event, considering the fact that we're not able to really well, hear a different dialogue. We can't hear him say, "Hey, I know exactly what this says." He's not supposed to. He's not supposed to have the Albed primers here right now. Since there's not really that big of a difference in regards to the save, I'm going to go grab the chest that's up here, and then I'm going to come back, save, and then do the whole whatever is here dialogue. Actually, oh yeah, it is best. I have died here once before. I was pretty overcocky, I was pretty cocky, pretty overconfident with myself, thinking that I could just blow through it and not rely on potions to heal myself. Unless he missed, which was a terrible idea. I don't want to have to walk all the way back here 3 separate times because I was an idiot. I'm gonna put a save over number 15. So it is still technically number 15, just different area. We can't go back to Xanarkand now, but who would want to? It's in shambles. Ooh, who's that? That is Lord O'Holland. Is there Lord... There is, I think. Is that Lord Braska? That is so Lord Braska. Look at that. You got the little leaf shirt going on. See if I can... Those clouds out of the way. That is definitely supposed to be Lord Braska. This temple, like, is supposed to not... Well, I guess there's no telling whether or not it was supposed to be sunken or destroyed before Lord Braska got, you know, turned into a summoner. But it would be pretty big news if Baj Temple, which is where we are at, it would be pretty big news if Baj Temple was submerged and destroyed by sin or whatnot. And there's... I don't know, it's very odd. I'm going to go this way, see if I can escape. Oh, perfect. That was the correct direction. Oh, sweet battle music. Sadly, I don't have access to the sphere grid. Oh, you know what? Hold up. I wanna check something out. I'm gonna let them kill me, just because I want to see if I had the ability to change my my overtime or whatnot. I really should have looked at that. But see, now I don't have to go back and try and remember to hit myself. It's already on. The cursor is already on the memory setting. Should only be like one more round before I... Oh, perfect. Now you can see what a game over is like. Well, guys, sad to say that was a, no death run. Gonna have to end the series here. No, I'm not doing that. Anyway. It is B. B to skip. Or pause. So, no. We're gonna go to this one. I don't know why that autosave is there. So. What button is it? R? T. That's B. C, or is it? Oh, it is X. Okay. So, overdrives. Perfect time to talk about them. As you see here, we got it lets us view it, and then we can set mode. Currently, we're on spiral cut. We have to back up, go to set mode, and now we get to see all of these lovely things. So, stoic. That's the first one we get. Basically means when your character takes damage, this overdrive meter will charge. Warrior. When your character damages an enemy, it will charge. I don't know how many hits it usually takes for Warrior. However, I do know that Slayer, your overdrive meter will charge when a character defeats an enemy. You only have to defeat 5 enemies for that overdrive to pop up, which is super easy to do. Then you have Daredevil when you fight enemies with low HP, and then Loner when a character fights alone. Now, we would have Ally if I hated myself and wanted to sit here through, on another 400 skips for another hour or so. But ultimately, we decided to go with that. If we had Ally, it would, or whatnot, it would basically say, your overdrive meter charges on your turn. So, I think I'm going to go with Slayer, because I get to kill 3 fish. My overdrive gets to go up significantly. And then I'll change it to Warrior for the next fight. So, we're topped off with health, that's fine. Let's go kill ourselves some fish. Yeah, I know I should have looked at that whenever I was looking at the controls, but I completely forgot, like an idiot. But also, nothing wrong with messing up every now and then. Ooh, it's 8 o'clock, only an hour and 20 minutes in. That's not bad. So anyway, in terms of the story, Sin is this creature who comes up and wrecks stuff, and he's been doing it for 1,000 years, like we'll hear at some point. Technically, the temples only ever have 4 statues of high summoners, people who have defeated Sin and brought about the calm. I know there's High Summoner Gandalf, High Summoner O'Holland, High Summoner Jokun, and then High Summoner Braska. Those are the only ones that I know in general, so I'm wondering if Sin has ever only been defeated 4 times. Zoop. Oh, perfect. 2 of them missed. That's perfect. Please tell me... Yes! So I've escaped the first 2 rounds with no damage. That's fine. Ooh. I love this guy. Nah, just kidding. I hate this guy. He sucks. This boss, technically, if you were able... You're not able to defeat him right here unless you had, mods installed or something, but this boss would allow you to encounter weapons and armor. Only one per defeat, and you can only find once. But anyway, what do we have? Phoenix down, high potion, potion. I'm gonna go with attack this guy because eat shit. Miss, miss, miss. Ooh, not good. He did half my health in one punch, so I'm gonna have to go for it. Let him miss or do less damage than that. Perfect. So this is where strategy comes into play. If I were to hit him here and the cutscene doesn't trigger, I'm dead. Okay, perfect. So I think you only had to survive like what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds? I wonder what would have happened if I had just passed. But anyway, I'd rather not reset that. And he's one of those bosses, he'll trap your teammates in his belly and then spit them out dead or something. I think he petrifies them sometimes. And then we get spit out into some sort of like sewer or what would have been a front door maybe. Oh, and how convenient. We can't leave now.
I had made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer. I thought I was gonna die in this place.
Well, I mean, you're gonna die if you just sit there and pout all the time. So, was it X? So if we go over here to overdrive, our overdrive is halfway full. I think it would be slightly more or slightly less if we had gone with one of the different modes, maybe. I'm gonna go with warrior whenever I damage an enemy. I should have kept my overdrive, maybe, but it's fine. It's fine. So yeah, now we're in this temple and we got to figure out how to survive. It's actually quite chilly in here. See all the fog, basically. And these little pieces of the environment are different colored from the actual walls, which means they're interactable. At least in that cutscene.
Cold.
Yeah, it's super cold.
Need fire.
Oh yeah, there's also writing on the ground. I believe it's like the Yevon. I don't believe it's Albed. It should be like Yevon writing or Spearin writing, whatever you want to call it. We came from which way? I believe we came from this way, so we don't need to go there. What we need to do is go check out one of these doors, maybe. What's behind door number 2? Ooh, examine. What do we got here? I'm pressing. Oh, I had to be closer. It gave me the prompt, but I also had to be closer. Alright, so we got flint. If we can get steel and 10 pieces of obsidian, we can get ourselves a portal to the nether and not be cold. Sadly, there is no crossplay between Minecraft and Final Fantasy X. Ooh, free chest. Ether. You just run up here, see what's what. Grab this. Is there anything over here? So we've got some dried plant or whatnot. And then we've got flint. Picked up ether, which will be valuable for one of our magic casters later on. But for right now, let us continue. Alright, and then I'm going to save before the boss fight because I don't want to die, potentially doing something stupid. Save. It's not particularly important to refight that boss fight. So, rewriting save 15 will be what we do. Yeah, because that's how fire happens. It just spontaneously combusts when lightning strikes. And apparently, hold up, that's not dead plants. That's not like dead flowers or whatever. That's actual logs. Were we just using? Yeah, I guess we were just technically using those as kindling.
I need food.
Don't we all? I'm actually hungry myself.
What do you want?
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
You cried.
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me! Just hold on. I'll get more wood.
Yeah, that's going fine. Perfect. We got ourselves a fight, if I do say so myself. Damn, he should be taking burn damage, just saying.
Give me a break!
Oh man, I wandered into this abandoned temple. Who knew there would be monsters inside? Alright, so, before we start this off, I want to just pull this up here. You can find multiple different sites like this, but this is the Final Fantasy X Sphere of Monsters. I'm not even going to try and pronounce whatever that is. So this basically, you can look it up online, and you can find a whole bunch of different enemies. And so this will, obviously, these were the little sin scale dudes that we fought earlier. This tells you our health. This tells you, when you're going to encounter them again during the storyline, stuff like that. For this guy, it is actually Kick. K-I-K-K. We only fight him once. He has total of 1500 HP, which is not too terribly bad. And this is what he drops. Grenades. That's what you can steal from him. And then this is what he drops. Common and rare drops. Some bosses don't have common or rare drops, and it'll just, say the same thing. Some bosses do have rare drops, and they'll be listed as such. Another thing that you get is if you get this guy to 1,499 health, and then you do 400 damage to him, or like 401 damage, that's what you call an overkill. You've done enough damage to classify it as an overkill damage, which is, whatever number the devs decided for the whatever specific monster. You get additional XP and potential loot and stuff like that. So this guy, I'm not going to worry about overkilling him right now. I'm just going to focus on surviving. So, as you can see here, we are about halfway on our bar. However, when I damage this guy, we go up. And then we go up again. I've probably done, 400, almost 500 damage to him. I'm gonna swing, and then I'm gonna heal myself. This gives 200, this gives 1,000. Yeah, it's fine. Come on, miss. Ah, you suck. Oh no, I should have used my overdrive. That's the whole reason why I had that. Alright, well, cutscene time, kind of. In-game cutscene. And if this is any bit realistic, that door should have hit the monster. Absolutely. Ooh. Bunch of guys with guns and then some idiot standing in front of them. In front of the line of fire. Good job. Yeah, seriously. His gun is pointed to her back. And then they're just gone.
You on my side?
So this is unnamed person helping us. But I personally, I know she's Riku. This is just telling you about special uses. She has an attack, but her attack stats, which you can see on the sphere grid whenever we get to that, is super low. She'd only do like 20 damage or something like that. So she uses grenades. Look at that. Boom. That's a mandatory, so I kind of have to do that. I'm going to go for swords play. There we go. I messed that up quite a bit. And then, special, we steal. She has the ability to steal loot from others. This is a super useful talent. And I'm just going to steal as many grenades as I can. Steal is very weird. You can get up to 4 items. One of them as a rare drop and 4 regulars. I don't think I've ever gotten 2 rare drops. Or... No, let me re-say that. Certain drops are considered too rare to be dropped more than once. So some enemies might not give you, rare drops. I'm gonna steal again. Didn't get anything. Try that again. Didn't get anything. I don't know. Maybe you can only steal 1. I'm gonna keep stealing though. There we go. We got another grenade. As you can see, that took like 3 to 4 steals in between each one. And that's basically how it goes. There's a mathematical equation involved that basically says, hey, when you're stealing, you have to go X amount of rounds to be able to steal, get a successful steal again. However, certain stats affect that, I think. Cool. Ability spears. We needed those. And the more times you steal, the more length there is between each steal, or there should be. So if it's 3 to 4, I think it goes up to like, 4 to 8, and then it goes to like 16 or doubles or triples or whatnot. Like, I've tried to steal something from somebody like 20 rounds in a row. Probably more like 40 rounds in a row just to get a petrify salt. Listen to what they're saying. Obviously, they're not speaking English or whatever language. And the reason for that is, being Al-Bhed, just with their whole storyline, they are pretty much ostracized by the Church of Yevon, and just about everybody in Spira. Everybody looks down on them because they use technology and machina or machines. And so they came up with this cipher. It's not technically a second language, more as it's a cipher. It's a reorganization or rearrangement of letters of a certain language. So whenever she was saying wait, she said fed or fate or something like that. And so, yeah, it's pretty interesting. You just rearrange the letters and then basically learn it as as kind of a language, I guess. Oh, that's kind of rude.
Hey, that hurts.
He,
Whoa. Okay.
he doesn't understand you, dude. How hard is that to understand? It's brother. Kind of weird that brother acts like such a hard ass in the very beginning, and then towards the end of the game, he's just like, I'm cool with you guys, I guess. What do you mean? Did he just speak? He just spoke.
I said I don't understand.
Fed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
Bro, what the fuck?
You understand me? All right, I'll work.
This makes no sense. Why not just let Riku do the talking? Does Brother outrank Riku in some way? I'm gonna talk to this guy. You're afraid of the sea? You're a weakling. Yeah, eat shit, nerd. If you're near death, really near death, use this. 3 free potions. And you can go in and out of the water and reset this in the original version. I don't know if I can do it here. Let me speak to her.
Almost forgot.
So she's telling you how to use the sphere grid. I'm just gonna skip all this. But basically, this is the sphere grid. This is the standard sphere grid. This is not what it's gonna look like for the expert sphere grid. Come on, hurry up. I wish it would just let me skip in its entirety. But yeah, you're on a grid. You can go one way, or 2 ways, or 3 ways, if the path is open to you. As you can see, this is kind of blocked off. Anytime there's a level 1, level 2, level 3, those are level 3 sphere key locks, and you need sphere keys to activate those. But you can travel along this path and gain different skills and abilities. Like this is an ability here. We're gonna, I'm not doing this in real time. This is just a scripted event that tells you how to do this. But hey, you just used a sphere, an ability sphere to unlock an ability. The ability is cheer. It's telling you what it does. Basically, I think, cheer boosts your damage, and you can stack that up to 5 times. So in the middle of the battle, you can take 5 rounds for, character to use cheer. And then you can also switch between, you can stack it up 5 times. But on the sphere grid, you can switch between players. Super easy. Thank God I don't have to go through that again. So X, sphere grid. So right now, as you can see, no, how do I zoom? So that was my stats. How do I? Is it H? Okay, it is H. So yeah, as you can see, the sphere grid is pretty big. It goes on for quite some time. How do I? I'm so used to Xbox where you can just move this by itself. Let's go H again. How do I? So E is confirm. No, that was WT. How do I switch? Hold up, I should have listened to the tutorial. G. Shift? No. Not tab. Hold up. This is super confusing. Hold up. System settings, key bindings, keyboard. Examine. Press shift, press tab. What is the other one? Home. And press R, press Q. See, that does nothing. Control, Alt, Shift. Dude, this is so weird. On controller, I know exactly what I should press. No, not that one. That's the Windows key. Where's my mouse? Oh. No, none of those. Let me exit that and talk to her again.
We found some agent. It's not active now. We're gonna go down there and activate. And then we should be able to... Okay, let's get to work.
Roger.
Well, if I gotta look this up now. So I going to return to ship, see if that one thing still works.
We'll go as soon as you're ready.
All right. Oh, talking to her just gets us. Oh, wait, what? Shift. No, let's do C.
We'll go as soon.
Hold up. Because I want to figure out how to change people. H was that. That does nothing. Alright, well, anyway, I'll figure that out in a second. This is Jinx, Lancet, Scan. Scan is valuable, but not at the moment. What I want is to get the main character here all the way over to Haste as fast as I can. See, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I need 9 sphere levels. Talk to this guy again. Are you going to give us free potions? Nope. They changed that. So. Oh, yeah, that's right. I got to talk to her. Nope, that pauses. And... excuse me. And we dive. Where did... oh, after you go this way. Oh, but first... gotta change my overdrive. So we're gonna go back to Slayer in case we run into any foes. We should be running into foes at some point. There we go. Alright, so Riku, we're just gonna steal because I want as many grenades as possible going into the boss fight. I should have stolen from the first one to kill him. What? Why isn't it letting me... oh, hold up. No, I didn't want to do that. Dude, what the heck? It's not letting me switch between them. That's so weird. Oh, it was all one enemy. That makes sense. It looked like there were two fish. I was so confused. It's like, why can't I switch between the one fish on the left and the one fish on the right? So it looks like we got a bit of a underwater sunken city or base. Probably something that used to be on a mountaintop, but is now submerged. I'm gonna get this. Doesn't allow me to do anything with her. Which is not correct. I should be able to do something with her. What I'm gonna do is move here. And I don't have a defense sphere, do I? Let me see. So, bash the machine. Skip scene. Wait, I wanted to go back and touch the sphere grid. Why would you do that? What just happened? Oh, is that room locked now? That's weird. Well, I'm gonna be slightly lower health than I was planning to be at the boss. That's why you always touch the respawn first. When you touch the respawn beacons or the spheres, saves as they're called, you get all your health, stamina, or not stamina, health, magicka, and everything back. Ooh, we got enemies. Alright, so special steel. Which one is? Yeah, this is what I was thinking I was gonna do last battle. I just steal from the one by itself because they're easy one shots. Never mind, that's a group of fish, and I'm just incompetent. Man, I messed that up way too many times for that to be reasonable. This is why you look at the what is it? The battle list or battle wheel, whatever it's called. And boom, full what is it called? Overdrive. So, overdrive, set mode to warrior, because there's a boss fight coming up. I was supposed to go up here. Item. Want them topped off. Ooh. What is that? Could it be a boss? Hopefully I can not get involved with a fight right now. There we go. I don't think that you can, but I just want to make sure that I wasn't able to get involved with like a small mob fight. Special steel. There, we stolen a grenade. So this guy, let me see if I can find it. Grid. Who are we fighting? Tross. No. It's not what I wanted to open. Sphere of monsters. Here we go. Come on, open up. It's not like I didn't click on you like 5 times. So here we have Tross. 2200 HP. Doesn't really drop anything. Super unique. Just thought I'd point that out. Alright, so what I need to do is use overdrive. Spiral cut. This is the 3rd time we're using our overdrive. Yeah. The reason that's important is because overdrives have different types of overdrives. So Titus, the main character, can unlock different overdrives for his swordplay ability, overdrive. And the way he unlocks it is he has to use his overdrive. Pretty straightforward. Boop, and oh, Riku lost quite a bit of damage. Special, use, grenade. Really mostly just about getting him dead. One of the only times grenades will be useful, because later in the game, I don't use them at all. Dude, Riku's carrying this fight. Holy crap. Yeah, let her gain some HP for free, and then we shall pincer attack. Really like the look of this boss. Why is he hitting me? We should be hitting him. Grenade. If Riku dies, I'm not going to be too upset. He doesn't need the XP. Okay, never mind. Cool. So. Here, grid. Cool. So, main character leveled up. I move him just because I can. I don't think I... Oh, I do have a speed sphere. Speed sphere. The cool thing about the sphere grid is... Where's my... Wasn't my... What, didn't I just have my mouse on here earlier? Hold up. Some settings. Key bindings. Keyboard. Hide. HUD. Is that F5? There we go. I accidentally pressed F5. Okay, so as you can see here, these two, if I'm right here, I can activate these two. If I'm right here, I could activate this one and the one that I'm currently on. So you really only have like a one sort of reach. And then how do I switch characters though? That's the one thing that's bothering me. Yeah, how do you swap between characters? Doesn't give me the actual, like, controls to do so. Anyway. No, I don't want to do that. So, exit, yes, and we shall go salvage the big prize, as it were. Where is... Oh, I don't have to go there. Wait, what? So I'm so confused. Hide HUD is on, so... But when I press this, my mouse is still hidden. I'm so confused. Alright, so... Then we have sphere grid. Okay, yeah. No, it's not supposed to show up in, like, cutscenes. So we go over here, we go down. Get out of the way. Oh, it's shift to go down, not X. Thinking about my controller controls. Hope I don't run into any fights. That would suck. Because there aren't going to be bosses for quite some time. L1? What? But that's controller. Right? Push the L1 button. But again, that's... Yeah, no, that's not what I was looking for. Yeah, it says switch between characters, but page up, go to top, switch between S and D. That's pressing S and D.
Hey, I helped out, didn't I?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just a big dumb idiot. And I should reset my key bindings. Damn, that music cut in quite loud.
Whoa! Right on.
I love it how they don't talk to him. It's just like, I'm gonna kick you or bash you in the back of the head to get my message across, even though one person on this ship can speak the same exact language as you.
Hey!
Dude, look at the edges on his fucking leg, dude. Chiseled. Also, some of the mannerisms in this game is super weird. He's eating super fast and starts to kind of choke. And then he's like, he grabs the water and then he just kind of sits up and he's happy.
Riku?
Wow! You really do understand.
How do you know that it's not some random word rather than her name?
Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
We.
We?
Oh, we means you.
Yeah, Albed. Just different letters to represent the word you.
Who are you guys anyway?
We're Albed. Can't you tell? Wait, you're not an Albed hater, are you?
I don't even know what an Albed is.
Where are you from?
Yeah, imagine this is a Telltale
Blitzball player.
story. If you said, yeah, I'm an Albed hater, you'd get your ass thrown into the fucking sea.
The Xanarkin Abes?
Did you hit your head or something?
You guys hit me?
Oh, right. Do you remember anything before that?
Like, well, I mean, if you're asking, you guys bashed me, so any of my mental incapabilities are your fault.
So I told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkin. About life there, Blitzball, and Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder.
Yeah, this is where the popular misconception comes in.
Did I say something funny?
You were near Sin.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is near.
And
Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
And yet they say nothing about people ever getting better from Sin's toxin. Just gonna point that out.
You mean I'm sick?
He's totally bullshitting him.
Toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Xanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago. So no one plays Blitzball there.
Yep, and that is the popular misconception. This is where
What do you mean, 1,000 years ago?
where the main character and Riku are standing.
Attack Xanarkin.
Xanarkand was destroyed by Sin 1,000 years ago.
1,000 years ago?
However,
No way.
in the Xanarkand we were just in, is technically like a dream city. It is... Oh yeah, this gives you the chance to go get the Albed Primer before you skip this area for good. Cannot come back here ever again. But basically, where the main character and Orin were, they were inside Sin. And inside of Sin is Dream Xanarkand. Completely different area. And we'll learn more about that as the story goes along.
You play Blitzball?
Uh-huh.
You know, you should go to Luca. Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Luca? Huh.
Oh, geez, you've been near since Toxin and you don't know what Luca is? You fucking loser. Let me get upset at you, piece of shit.
Okay, leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise.
That's a promise you can't keep.
You'd rather stay here? Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here. Oh, and one thing. Don't tell anyone you're from Xanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Also, just to introduce the idea now, for anybody who doesn't know, Yevon, she's referring to the church or religion of Yevon. So it would be like saying that it would be like if Rome got destroyed or the Vatican City got destroyed, and somebody said, "Oh, I'm from Vatican City. That was destroyed 1,000 years ago," and yet Christianity was still popular. Christians would not be very happy to hear that, unless, of course, there was good news. But no, it'd basically be saying, "Hey, I'm from that one city that got destroyed, X amount of time ago." It's almost, I guess, in a religious sense, it's a blasphemous statement, kind of, to say I'm from this holy city that was destroyed. What the heck? There's a circle under that boat, or semicircle. Wonder why that was. Yeah. Drifting off to sea. This is ground control to Major Tom. Hey, this is Major Tom to ground control. We're fucked. But that's alright. Because the main character has the ability to survive underwater. Because of fireflies or something.
Riku!
Hey, I see a dead body out there. Throw a blitz ball at it. See if it's see if it's alive.
Blitzball!
Hey, you okay?
Hey!
This game is so weird. There's no way a sport like blitzball would survive for over 1,000 years after the majority of civilized life had basically been getting shit on by sin for 1,000 years. Alright, so we've woken up at this strange new island. First thing to do, look for all of the chests everywhere. I can't remember if there's anything over here. There might not be. Oh, there is. There's one. I think there might be a chest on the dock, maybe? I don't actually know. I'm not going to go look, though, since I'll be going to the docks at some point later. Oh man, love this music. Then if we just kind of go over here, hey, another chest. And this is going to be important later whenever we're getting celestial weapons or endgame weapons and gear. The Moon Crest. And just to verify, yeah, there is nothing over here. Or nothing else. Let's go. Overdrive. I am on Warrior. I need to change that to Slayer because I'm going to be fighting some small monsters. And we can set sail to Besaid Island, just right here. Hey, sorry I almost took your head off with that fucking blitzball, dude. Seriously, if that had hit him, he would have been out. Possible brain damage or concussion.
Yo. Hiya.
You wanna try that move
things were starting to look up.
Hey, yo, Captain Waka, what's up with this weirdo? He's just doing random shit. He hasn't even responded to you. Just making a pose right now. Are you gonna answer him, kid? We need to throw your ass back in the water. Oh, come on. That was our only blitz ball. It's alright. One of these guys will go get it.
The Xanarkin Abes.
Oh, yeah.
What team you say again?
I meant, forget that. I got too, close to Sin, and my head's all foggy like. So, I don't know where this place is, or even where I came from.
That's a lie.
Sin's toxin got to you, but you're still alive. Praise be to Yevon.
So yeah, you can already tell this guy here, super religious.
All right, back to practice. I'm Waka, coach and captain of the Besaid Oryx, brother. What? You hungry?
Oh yeah, I've been drifting in the sea for days, dude. So yeah, here are the Besaid Orcs. Never mind, they actually have like 4 blitz balls, so I guess we just, like 1, 2, 3, 4. So we kicked their 5th one out to sea. One of them can go get it.
I felt like I could trust this Waka, so I just had to ask. It's true Xanarkin was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
Long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them. People played all day and let the machina do the work. And then, well, take a look. Sin came and destroyed the machina cities. And Xanarkand along with him. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago. Just like you said. If you ask me, Sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me, though, is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when. Of course, we must always repent for our sins. That's important. It's just that it's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
It was just as Riku said. Waka and Riku couldn't both be lying. Why would they?
Yeah, Sin destroyed everything 1,000 years ago and killed a lot of people.
That was a good one, huh? Hey, I'm not saying that team never existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the fact that Waka
I love
was
Waka.
trying
He's
to help me
a
out.
great character.
But at that time, all I could think about was everything that happened to me. All this started with Sin. Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I could go home. For now, I just live life until that time came. No more worrying about where or when I was. Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already.
I think I'll probably go for another hour.
Maybe.
Alright, so we'll save real quick. I don't want to have to redo that if I die. Let's get like 10 minutes of exposition and story.
Hey, it's this way.
No, it's not. It's this way. There's no reason for us to go this way. What are you doing? Why are you taking me this way, you crazy fool? I just want to... Oh, well, I don't want to spoil it. So, why did we come this way anyway? You know, I just, yeah, I was thinking, hey, kick in the water for damn near taking my head off with the blitz ball, yeah? You bitch. I don't believe you can ever access this area again after you pass it. There's a chest here, but not for a while. But yeah, getting back into the lore of the game, you know, Waka said, you know, 1,000 years ago, a bunch of cities use machines. They call them machina. I will call them machines. A bunch of cities use machines. He says people played all day and didn't have to worry about, you know, doing stuff, which is complete crap. If you know the story, the actual story is Xanarkin was a city full of mages, and they were at war, or eventually they started, you know, fighting against this other city called Bavel. Bavel was a machine city, Machina city. They had machines, And well, machines proved to be way more cheaper to obtain, way more valuable on the battlefield because they could take out mages who were, obviously took years of experience to get as powerful as they would have to be. And basically, it was a war of attrition, I would imagine. How many mages can you mow down before before Xanakin has no more mages or does not have the same level of fighting power as you? That is what it basically came down to. And so ultimately, between that war, Xanarkin lost, and this summoner named Yu Yevon created Sin, summoned Sin, whatever you want to call it, and basically went mad in the process of creating, or after creating Sin. It basically took a hold of his mind and warped his sense of reality, stuff like that. He's just crazy. He's not even the same dude at this point. And so Sin is now basically a giant shield or set of kind of like an armor that was summoned and is basically being piloted by this dude who is just not there mentally anymore. And what Sin is shielding is Dream Xanarkin. Dream Xanarkin is the amalgamation of all of the hopes of the Xanarkin peoples. They knew their city was going to be destroyed, and they're like, you know what? Let's take all of our memories of this city and preserve it in this Dream Xanarkin. And Yu Yevon was like, hey, great idea. I'm going to summon a world-ending catastrophe to shield that and make sure that it never gets discovered and is never destroyed again. Because they were pretty upset about losing the first war. And so, yeah.
All the teams in Spira will be there. It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you. Then you can go back to your old team, right? It'll be fun. What do you say, huh? Come on, come on.
Sure thing.
Dude, our team is gonna rock, eh?
Almost forgot to quit talking now. I'm gonna have to.
Then the Blitzball and Sin were the only two things that Spira and Xanarkin
I'm gonna have to include that.
I wasn't too far off either.
All right. So what are we doing here?
This is where I was born. I started Blitz when I was 5.
Besaid Village.
At 13, 10 years ago. 10 years. And we never won a game.
Oh yeah, that's right.
After last year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right.
I don't know what that little animation was, but okay.
So, after quitting, I got this new job, yeah? But every time my mind wandered, I thought about the game.
10 years without a single win will do that.
Wow, way to be a jackass about it.
Last year was my big chance. But something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
Hey, hey!
So, you want to win the next tournament? Go out with a bang. So, what's our goal?
I don't care how we do. Long as we play our best. If we give it our all, I can walk away happy.
No. If I say, what's our goal? You say, victory! When you play in a Blitzball tournament, you play to win.
Victory? You're serious?
Yeah, so much exposition. This game is like 70. Oh.
The one from the sea.
Be on guard. There are fiends on the road today.
Yeah, keep that in mind if you plan on leaving.
Be a shame if something happened now.
Who are they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
You're supposed to know them.
Cruise of what?
What, you forgot that too?
What?
Hey, sorry.
Get,
Don't worry about it.
getting infected by Sin's toxin wasn't enough? Now you're just a fucking moron?
In return, come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Cool. About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got a lodge in a village.
I wonder if that's intentional. I wonder if they intentionally gave everybody sort of this characteristic of not
Crusade village.
not being as
We'll get you something over there later.
smart with their mannerisms, you know, just blurting out random shit
Let's see. The Crusaders
with
lodge is over
no
there.
regard to
Luzu
what
and Gata are usually there.
somebody is going through or whatnot. Kind of a childish demeanor. I know this is the main game was supposed to be based around this idea of kids only live till like 17 or 18 and then they died. So I wonder if that was unintentionally put in there. Prayer? I don't remember any prayer. I don't know any prayers.
Of course, I'd never prayed before in my life. Not that he would know that.
Hey, you don't know.
You must have forgot or something. Here, I'll show you.
Yeah, you just kind of brush it off. Oh, you've never prayed before? No. You must have forgotten.
Go ahead, you try.
Huh. That was bullshit, dude. Looking like a weirdo.
Not bad.
Seriously, that was like just awkward.
Present yourself to the temple summoner.
Any blitzball player would know that prayer. It was the blitzball sign for victory.
Yeah, it's the blitzball sign for victory, and you know how to do that, and you should have like picked up on that right away, not looked like a weird fool. Anyway, we can go around town, collect some of the locals' treasures, and we can take everything because we will never be back here. It's a Raptoons reference right there. Ooh, free chests. Let's just kind of take all that. So, person standing right here. What's up with all this free loot? Oh, this is somebody's, like, the remnants of somebody's house. Sucks to be them. Let's see. There's nothing else that I need, so... I think I have to introduce myself to the Crusaders. Which one is it? God, I hope it's this one. Nope. Also, remember this dog. That'll be important later. Alright, so we got these guys, Luzu and Gata. Red hair, Luzu. Black hair, Gata.
Hey, you! You were attacked by Sin, right? Recently, was it?
I think so.
So, Sin can't be far, right? You're not hiding anything, are you?
Why would I?
If Sin's nearby, it'll attack the island for sure.
And that
It hasn't. I wonder why.
that means that main character's life is in danger. Why would he keep that information from you when you can go fight Sin and he can run away?
You're kidding, right?
Sin, the toxin. Gotta tell him who we are.
Little Scooby-Doo mystery right there.
The Crusaders are sworn to battle Sin. We have chapters throughout Spira, accepting all who wish to join our struggle. The hero Mihen formed the Crusaders 800 years ago as the Crimson Blades.
800.
Later, our ranks grew and we called ourselves the Crusaders. We've been fighting Sin ever since.
What? You've been fighting 800 years and you still haven't beat it?
Like that. No, just...
Well, we've steered Sin away from towns many times. And that's all we can do. Nobody's ever been able to defeat it. Our mission as Crusaders is to protect the temples, towns, villages, and people of Spira.
So, then whose job is it to defeat Sin?
Is Sin's toxin really this bad, sir?
It does seem rather bad. We could just tell you, but I think it better for you to try and remember. Go pray at the temple. Perhaps Yevon will help you regain your memory.
Anyway. There should be like a... what is it called? The Albed book in here. What is that word for when you say something, unintentionally say something, without considering those around you? I forget what that word is. But that's the whole feeling I get from just about every situation. People will say shit and not really think about what they're saying or how that's gonna, affect a conversation. It's just weird to me.
Go present yourself to the temple summoner before we eat, yeah?
Okay. So this is where we go check out the temple. We've stolen all of their valuables. Now we're gonna go loot the temple. Just tried to shift run right there. Wrong game. Wrong controls. Also, I don't know if these statues right here count as high summoners or if they're living people, if they're statues. They're probably statues, actually.
It was then, standing in that place.
But, like, it's weird. As you can see right there, 4 statues and then 2 bigger statues. Lady Unalesca and
to realize how different this world was from my own.
Lord Zayon right here. Encompassing all of the Yevon experience. So I walked. Oh, okay. It's just gonna pull me into a random thing. But yeah, take note of this statue. Like I said earlier, little flower petally robe.
10 years have passed since Lord Braska became High Summoner.
10 years ago, this guy became a high summoner.
Save a statue for our temple.
And in that time, apparently, a Baj temple, that area we were at that was underwater, was either destroyed and put underwater, or some Yevonites went out there and built a statue under the fucking water. It was obviously put there unintentionally by game design. Like, they just wanted it to look cool. They didn't expect anybody to remember that, but...
Over and over. Funny, and a little sad.
The summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon.
Yeah, are they?
Only a chosen few become summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men, or something like that, I figured.
That's actually not too far off, considering the fact that the high summoners are often, considered to be highly respected individuals due to their status and, well, sacrifice. You don't become a high summoner by surviving, unless you're one of the other main characters. But anyway, I can't move the camera angle quite as well as I had hoped for. But this guy right here with the hat and the long robe, if I'm not mistaken, that is High Summoner Gandalf. He fought Sin in the Calm Lands and created that crater down towards, say, the caverns or whatnot, whatever it's called. Summoner O'Holland, Blitzball Fanatic, High Summoner Yoken. She's in a sort of in-game credit scene. And then we have High Summoner Braska, Yuna's father, and we'll get to that eventually. But for now, we're going to go progress the storyline, hopefully make it out of Besaid Village within this hour. Yeah, like half an hour left that I want to be playing. I don't know, I might go longer. Nope, don't want to go in there. It's always the second one, and I always mistake that.
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet.
What do you mean, no time for lunch?
Nap. You look bushed.
You've been sitting here and you haven't been cooking me dinner? What a jackass. Seriously, what are you cooking right now? Should have been ready, like,
You
a while
guys
ago.
Go see how they are doing.
We can't interfere. It's a rule.
Hold up, what?
But it's been nearly.
Waka knows that Yuna is undergoing the Cloister of Trials, and he told the main character to
But it's been nearly.
to go speak to the temple summoner.
Nearly a day already.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
Thank you.
Who cares whether it comes back or not?
Oh yeah, for anybody who doesn't know, that's the main character as a child, right here.
Fine, let him.
Do you?
Shares the same hair color as his mother, and then decided to, I don't know, bleach it blonde,
But if he
dye it,
does,
whatever it's
you'll
called.
be able to tell him how much you hate him.
That is terrible parenting advice. If he never comes back, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him. And that's supposed to fuel his interest in seeing his father again after he already hates his father. This kid, the main character, is such a weird character. He, like, his mother was so infatuated with Jecht that she would almost unintentionally, but she would in some ways neglect him with, neglect attending to him just to be with his father. And, growing up, main character didn't like that, and so he got a daddy complex, a competitive complex towards his daddy. And then when his father, goes missing and is presumed dead, he's like, cool, good. And then his mother is all sad, and she actually dies from what was described as a broken heart, which she kind of just lost the will to live, really.
Is something wrong?
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Eh?
Well, apprentice summoner, really.
Huh?
There's a room in there called the Cloister of Trials.
Wait.
Is where the apprentice summoner prays.
If Yuna is the apprentice summoner right now, does that mean this guy right here,
Fully fledged summoner.
that guy, that bald dude, does that mean that he is a summoner as well?
There somewhere, and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
A day's already gone by.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Not really.
Yes.
I mean,
Why don't you go in and help?
worst thing you got to worry about
Already
is
guardians in there.
not bringing food with you, maybe? But even then, your guardians can just bring you food. Slide it through the door.
What if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
The precepts must be obeyed.
Like I care.
Yeah, eat shit, you fucking nerd. I'm going in anyway.
Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all.
Oh no, this is a stupid fucking idea, dude. You just shit on their entire fucking religion. Alright, so inspect the door. Basically, there are a bunch of doors locked behind glyphs. And to unlock those glyphs, you either have to touch them or present spheres. And there are a bunch of different spheres. Just exactly what that's about to tell me. Touch that glyph, something happens. Touch this glyph, and it starts telling you about all the different glyphs. Or it opens the door and then we find out about glyphs. I don't know how this game works, I just play it. So, can't interact with that yet. What? Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I'm supposed to, I just wasn't close. Okay, I wasn't close enough. Yeah, so it's like, hey, you got 3 spheres. The Besaid sphere. That'll open the way to the Chamber of the Faith. Destruction sphere, find hidden treasure. And the Besaid Glyph sphere, Besaid sphere, Destruction sphere. And yeah, this Besaid sphere is specific to Besaid, the little steading. They call it an island, but it's just a small little steading on an island. So we use this, open a door. Yay, we're doing it. Alright, so I'm gonna leave that there for a second. Not mistaken. Touch this, and it opens the door. Take this. We're basically gonna power down all of the energy to the facility, so the summoner is now trapped in the Chamber of the Faith. They can't get out. They're gonna die. Nah, just kidding. I don't think that's how that works, but I mean, definitely looked like it was sending power somewhere. We're going to push this thing, and that's going to be hard to do on mouse and keyboard. Yeah. Just hurry up. I want to get out of this in-game cutscene. There we go. So, now that we've opened that, here is this guy. This guy right here. We're going to open this. Or take the sphere, and then we're going to open this. This thing on the wall. You see a sphere-shaped recess, so of course you're going to stick something in it. And you're going to realize that was the wrong thing to stick in there, so then you're going to stick the glyph sphere in there. And hey, what's this? Destruction sphere. Probably going to destroy something. You see a sphere-shaped recess. Step 1, put your dick in the box. Step 2, take it out and put the destruction sphere in the box. Wonder what that's gonna do. Boom. Congratulations. You've just committed sacrilege and destroyed part of an old, old religious place. Alright, we got a Rod of Wisdom. That will be under items. So, go to Equipment, do Manual. Rod of Wisdom gives the Sensor ability, like I was talking about earlier. Some magic stats. I'll go into more detail about that stuff. For now, dude, I just want to be able to switch characters. Oh, it is the left and... Okay, it is technically the left and right button. So left arrow, right arrow. However, because Riku was under question marks, we could not access her as a character. Alright, so it's important to get that treasure super early on if you plan on doing anything late game and don't want to have to worry about the Dark Aeons. Hey, what's gotten into you? You're running up in here, opening all the doors. You blew up half the fucking temple.
And their guardians can enter here.
What's the matter with you?
It's a tradition, very important.
So what about you?
Me? I'm a guardian.
A guardian?
With that stomach, you lazy fat oaf? No, I'm just kidding.
Whoa! Ah!
Also, this is an elevator. This is technically Machina, or this is technically a machine.
The guardian's in there now. One of them's got a short fuse, and who knows what the other's thinking. Well, now that we've come this far, might as well go all the way.
Right.
What are you doing here?
Well, you see, I found this guy on the beach, and, I decided to bring him here. Well, technically, he came here on his own, but I am somewhat responsible for him.
Is the summoner all right?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Man, I gotta include that clip now. I completely forgot what her line was. I just jumped to the first thing in my mind. Oh man. I'm gonna have to edit the video simply because of that. Really great CGI though. Gotta say. Yeah, she's been stuck in here for fucking days, dude. Like, she shouldn't even be able to stand. It's amazing she walked out on her own.
I've done it.
Also, it's very highly implied that no words were spoken from the time they went from where they were just standing all the way out here. I mean, normal people would have a conversation on the way, but...
And here I was thinking summoners were all old geezers.
Huh, that's something I never really thought about. He went in there to make sure the summoner was alright. Yeah, he thought it was like some old dude or some old woman. He's just trying to... You know, he was just trying to do his daily deed, you know, help an old summoner across the Trial of Spheres or whatnot. Cloister of Trials. Meh.
What? Ow!
Wait till you see this.
What a
I can't
dick.
see anything.
Ready?
Okay.
No, there's a specific word for it, though. Facetious. No, I think that only has to do with the joke.
I had never seen anything like it in my life. Sure, it was a little scary, but still, I could feel a strange kind of gentleness coming from it.
Ooh, alright, we got Aeon. What should we call this one? Alright, I think I know. Got 20-piece nugs right here.
I remember that night we talked.
Dude, that big old burr would make way more than just a 20-piece nugget combo. Or nugget
everything changed.
box.
For everyone. For me.
Everything changed for everybody and everything, including me and that person and that one other person and that thing over there. And, you know, even that star in the background.
This guy here wants into the tournament so bad, I let him on the team.
Bro, what?
His memory's a little fuzzy, so don't mind him if he says anything odd.
Yeah, don't mind if he says anything potentially blasphemous to our religion.
Hi guys. So what's our goal?
To do our best! Nope, we got a new goal now. Our new goal is victory! To win every match, defeat every opposing team. To bring the Crystal Cup back to our island. That's all we need to do to win. Easy, huh?
Victory! 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 Victory!
Oh, jeez, the Blitz team's been drinking tonight.
You heathen!
Stay away from the summoner! You're a bad man!
Yeah, we folks were just completely okay with this young lady going off and potentially dying in this probably not really, but probably hazardous cloister of trials. Shame on you for going to help her. What a piece of shit, people.
I'm sorry about that. Wasn't I not supposed to? Guess I kind of overreacted.
Oh no, I was overconfident.
I saw that Aeon thing. That's amazing.
Really?
Red flag.
Do you think
Bitch is crazy.
High summoner?
Lady Yuna, come play with me some more.
I love it how he's like, I don't know what that means, dude. But
So, tomorrow then.
Tomorrow?
We're going on the same boat, aren't we?
Oh, really?
Oh, really? It's the first I've heard of it. In fact, I haven't even gotten lunch yet.
You can tell me all about Xanarkand.
Damn, rumors spread fast.
She's cute, yeah? Don't get no ideas.
No promises there, big guy. Hey, but what if she, like, comes on to me?
That's not going to happen. If you get tired, let me
You
know.
think that would be a sick burn, but I mean, you know, if you know the story at all, she is already planning on sacrificing her life. She can't really get involved with relationships that might change her perspective on the whole, going to die rather than living a happy life type deal. But anyway, that's basically all we can do here.
Good. Sleep tight.
So close to getting done with this area. We can get on to Luca, or what is the first area? It's Luca, then Kilika, then no. Luca's the. It's headed for Kilika. Yeah. So then, oh yeah, the temple is at Kilika as well. For some reason, I thought the temple was somewhere else. But yeah, so this is obviously, it's a dream. He's sleeping, he's having a dream. If you try to leave the dream like this, it'll just reset you. Super interesting. It's not quite a feature that you see in a lot of games that I feel. And nothing changes. It's a waste of time. It's a, hey, look at that cool thing, and move on. But yeah, considering the fact that he's dreaming about, like, this chick and another chick here in a second, this is widely considered to be a type of wet dream. Just saying.
If it doesn't come soon.
You really sure this is okay?
Would you take me to Xanarkand?
Jesus. You cut the sexual tension with a fucking knife.
You said you'd go with me.
Oh, hey,
Oh, hey, random chick number 2.
I thought Waka told you not to get any ideas.
He did?
Yeah, so you're coming with me.
Hey, stop dreaming! You with a woman? You can't even catch a ball! Oh, what's the matter? Gonna cry again? Cry. That's the only thing you're good for.
I hate you.
Huh? What'd you say?
You have to speak loudly.
I hate you.
Huh?
That's the spirit.
This is such an odd dream. It's super uncomfortable to watch.
I hate you.
And it's very clear this dude is just like not. What is the word? So he's just super insecure about his dad. That even in the midst of a more private dream, that comes up. That situation comes. That's so weird.
What he looks like. He isn't Chapu. You shouldn't have brought him here in the first place.
Yeah, but he needed our help.
Excuses again?
Oh man, looking at her belts there, I'm pretty sure a lot of the times in cutscenes, she's always like shown from the waist up or from the back where you can't see her belts, because the animation team did not want to have to go through the hell that it would have been to animate all of the belts moving all the time. Which is completely fair, by the way. I totally understand that.
Scary. So, who's Chapu?
My little brother, Chapu. He looked like you.
He's dead?
Kind of makes sense why Waco's being so nice to the main character.
Sin last year. He didn't make it. I first heard on the day of the tournament.
Oh, so that's why.
Oh yeah, when I was super rude about you being distracted at the tournament. Oh yeah, my brother was dead, by the way.
I'm more worried about a stupid game now than avenging my brother. Well, after the next tournament, I'll be a guardian full time. I know it kind of looks like I'm using you.
Which you totally are, but it's...
Don't worry.
Relatively...
I owe you a lot. You really...
Relatively considered to be okay.
What I mean is... Thanks, Waka.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
What the hell? That's all the way in Draper. That's so weird. I've never seen that before. That's interesting. Sorry, I was looking at something on my phone. So we had a dream. There should be an Albed primer either in this house or the other house.
Hey, sleepyhead. Something I want to give you.
Whoa, you're giving this to me?
Yeah.
That's a sick sword. Whoa, this is awesome. Oh wait, this is your dead brother's sword? Oh shit, dude, that seems like really weird timing. Kind of inappropriate to give it in front of me. Or give me your dead brother's sword in front of your dead brother's lover? Love interest?
The calm?
Since then, she's been like a little sister to me and Lulu. But she had the talent. She became an apprentice. Now, today, she leaves as a summoner.
This is our journey. We should leave together.
No, this is my story.
You really don't need all that luggage.
They're not really my things. They're gifts for the temples we're to visit.
This isn't a vacation, Yuna.
Yeah, they're gifts for the other temples from other people who are too lazy to go deliver them themselves. Mostly because like 90% of Besaid Village is old people.
Okay, off we go.
Nah, that's not true. Probably only like 10%. And there is the call to adventure. Alright, so now, finish up here. We're never coming back to this place, except for right now. I need to go grab one last thing. There is no reason to really go back to Besaid unless you want to, later on in the game, enter the Chamber of the Faith, which I cannot do right now. The Chamber of the Faith behind the Cloister of Trials, and get this specific thing or whatnot. Which isn't important. It's like a HP sphere or something. My dog dug something up. Okay, well let me go find your dog real quick. I guess he's just chilling in the neighbor's house or something. Talk to this dog. Hello, dog. What do you have in your mouth? Bad dog, give it to me. This is mine. 20-piece Nugs has learned to overdrive energy blast. That's amazing. That's great. All right, so what that is set most. So Yuna's overdrive is that she can summon Aeons, and so technically the Aeon's name is Valfor. However, I had the chance to name it something more appropriate, which is 20-piece Nugs. And Nugs right here, if it'll let me. No, well, Nugs now has 2 overdrives. It has Energy Ray, which is its default, and then it now has Energy Blast, which is an upgrade. And that's the only overdrive 20-piece Nugs will ever get. So it's always important to grab that if you want it early on.
Here comes one now.
Oh no, scripted battle.
Hey, why don't you try out that sword I gave you?
Yeet.
No problem. Not too shabby. You might make a good guardian someday. A flyer, my kind of customer.
Yeah, my bad. I accidentally pressed spacebar during the in-game dialogue. Hey, look at that. I got 912 gil. Gil is currency, by the way. It's like 912 bucks or something. I don't know what the conversion rate to dollars versus gil would be, but basically think of it like a couple bucks or something. Or like, kind of like how the Chinese do it with their yen. Or is that Japanese that has yen? One of them has a currency where it's like 300 yen is actually like closer to like $3. Because it's like 3.00, but they count the cents not as a separate side of the equation there. It's interesting. All right, so
Spells of ice and ice fiends are weak, you follow?
I get fire and ice, but what about lightning and water?
Lightning and water are opposed. This one here is a water fiend, which means...
yeah, so like she was saying, I skipped all that. What we're fighting right now is a water fiend. It says water flan. Fire and ice, or fire and blizzard, fire and ice are opposites. So if you fight a fire enemy, just use blizzard attacks. If you fight an ice fiend, use fire attacks. If you fight a thunder fiend, use water attacks. And if you fight a water fiend, use thunder or lightning based attacks. Perfect. And since we're here... oh, wait, no. How do I equip weapons? Yeah, here we go. So Yuna, we got the staff. Rod of Wisdom. That gives us plus 8% magic total. So that's 8% more damage with magic spells. Or magic effectiveness. And then we also have Sensor. Sensor allows us to see an enemy's HP and other overall stats, which is super useful. When equipped or when cast, you can actually unlock a unlock a skill and cast it like a magic spell.
Take your time.
Yeah, she's telling her to take her time because Yuna is going off to become a high summoner, and become a high summoner, you have to defeat Sin. And in order to defeat Sin, the only known way to defeat Sin is to gain the final Aeon and sacrifice yourself in the process of defeating Sin. That's why, like right here, they kind of set this seed of everybody's like, hey, no, let's not be in a hurry. Let's let Yuna enjoy this scene.
It's an ancient custom. People leaving the island pray here for a safe trip. Chapu didn't pray that day. Said he'd miss his boat.
Yeah, sucks to be him, huh? Yeah, I don't subscribe to your religion, so I'm just gonna watch.
That should do it.
I don't believe that has any bearing on your overall game. So 15. Gonna go ahead and go down. Was it? I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. I think I'll try to finish up this area here. Or you know what? We'll stop at after this. Oh no, I didn't change my overdrive. Let's see. Rude. Alright, so we're going to do swords play, spiral cut. Easy. Speaking of, let me pull up the sphere of monsters real quick. Hold up. Sphere of monsters. So, as we see here, Kimari. It's like the 11th enemy that we fight. He's got 750 HP, so I'm pretty sure I just did like half of his HP right there. Obviously, my overdrive is not going up because I completely forgot to change it. He should be close to dying. Okay, we defeated him. I still have Slayer on. That's how I knew we won that.
What's with that guy?
Yeah, what was with that random fight?
Of the Ronso tribe. He's learned the fiend's way of fighting.
That's not what I meant.
I didn't ask what was with his fighting style. I was asking why he was trying to beat the shit out of me.
Sometimes we don't understand him either. Kamari doesn't talk much anyway.
Wait, so does that mean Kamari just beats the shit out of random people for no reason?
Since I was a child.
Ooh, a metal shield. What's that? Probably like magic or something. Items, equipment, manual, defense. Could I have gotten anything else from Kimari? Let's see. Probably should have looked at that too. He would drop. Where are his drops? Did I pass it? No. Oh, sensor or piercing weapons, but it would have been for Kimari and Orin. So that's not really valuable. Go to sphere grid. Kind of use power sphere. So we got an extra 1 point of extra defense. What is that? 1 point of strength. So while I've got it here for the moment, our strength is at 16. I want to say around strength 250, we start doing like massive damage or something like that. Maybe it's like 90, 96 that we start doing like around 9,000 damage, and then up past that, we start being able to have the chance to do over 99 or up to 99,999 if we have break damage limit weapons. Defense just means that we're going to take less damage. And then we have magic defense. Magic and strength are basically, how strong is your magic going to be? How strong is your physical attacks going to be? Got magic points, agility, luck, evasion, accuracy. How many times are you going to evade an enemy's attack? How many times are you going to land your attack if an enemy has higher base stats? And then here's all of our abilities right now. We just have cheer. And then if we click the left arrow, we can finally see all these other people. I'm not going to go into it right now. Obviously, you saw there Lulu. She has those 4 fire, water, lightning, and ice magics. Yuna has healing. She's a white mage. Waka and Kimari. Kimari's not on the list right now, but he will be. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and save. I do hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll probably be kind of streaming this on and off with Wizard 101 and just kind of mixing things up a little bit. But anyway, I will see you guys around.